that therefore
Mm-hmm.
my name.
But this is generations and generations back.
Few, yeah.
Mm.
And part of them come from South Italy, Puglia, and part of my father. And my mother comes from Rome.
Mm-hmm. And you were born in Rome.
Yeah, born in Rome, baptized in St. Peter, Caput Mundi.
Mm-hmm. What was it like growing up in Rome?
I guess I was pretty lucky when I born and live all my life, well, all my life with my parents in the historical center of Rome, which was the part where the Roman people lives, the population, the real Romans live, at least when I was little, when I was a kid. And it was nice. I was going to school just in front of my building, and there was an open market just underneath my building. There is a square with an open market with umbrellas and vegetables, and they sell things and they yell 5 o'clock in the morning just to yell at each other. Take this, don't take this, move that thing over now. That's the start very early in the morning with certain birds, specific birds that are pigeons and rondini. I don't know how they call in English. They are black. They are like little eagle face. They are black with a white body, and they whistle so hard, and they go like eagles. So everybody yell 5 o'clock in the morning.
So the day starts early
Mm.
and it runs late into the evening?
Yes, yes. That's just that there is a day life, then there is a night life, which keep going, but it's now changed. The same neighborhood now is becoming very chic,
Mm-hmm.
and many things did change, but there is this basic um, kind of life that didn't change very much. It's a day life where the market goes on, and then there is a night life where just people go around having a drink in a trattoria, having a pizza, and getting together with friends, keeping yelling and screaming till they fall asleep. Anyways, Rome is yelling and screaming.
Um, were you exposed to much music as a child?
That's the music. The yelling
The
and
music
screaming.
of the streets?
Yeah. No, not much music at all.
Avant-garde type music, right?
Well, when I did become a teenager,
Mm-hmm.
possibly at some point I did start to have different music that wasn't the music of the people.
What kind of music did you like as a child or as a teenager?
Well, I must tell you that actually for the little bit that I knew about Roman music, like folkloristic music, I did really like it and I still like it. And I did sing it when I was a kid, having my parents making fun of me because my family is very serious. Uh, Southern culture is very serious, and nothing is good but to be serious,
Mm-hmm.
obnoxious. To smile, to laugh, to say a joke, to take it easy, to sing, to dance, to love. What else? To be romantic, to paint, to read, to drawing. It's all symptom of dumbness. All this sound is stupid, these things. But I was whistle a lot when I was little, because whistle was a symptom of virility, so I could afford it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But actually, I was thinking the other day about a couple songs of my city, And those songs are not happy neither. Songs that are folkloristically of my city, they are not happy. They are sad, romantic or sentimental, but passionately sad. They talk about death and life. Very crudely. And there is passion in all this. That's what makes it attractive, maybe. Beautiful music. Nice, how you say, ritornello. It's nice to hear and sing and dance and maybe in a choral with others. But if you think of the words, it's very sad. Melancholic.
Yeah. Did you ever play any musical instruments?
Oh yeah, I try a lot of time. I try flute, guitar, violin, piano, and a bunch of little other things like xylophone or tom-tom.
Any success in them?
No success at all. Because no perseverance.
Yeah.
Actually. Piano was one of the most successful. But it's difficult to have a piano carrying around.
You can get one of those little ones, so portable ones.
Oh yeah, well, didn't have that.
So,
actually, I was pretty good when I was at school learning music, now that I remember. I don't know why I never did nothing out of it.
It was in your blood. The Italian, the Greek.
Yeah, but all the other kids were Italian, I mean, I studied in Rome.
But it's in your blood, to be musical.
Yeah, I guess. I was able to read music. I like it. It was easy. Easier than to read history. Too bad that you don't really gain a better grade just being good on music.
Oh, yes. This is coming up.
And
right?
so, tell me, what else?
Don't
put that on it. I don't know why a camera always make you feel like, whoa. Hollywood, yes.
Yes. What type of music did you enjoy to listen to? Like you were listening to some music when we came in. Tell me about the types that you'd like to listen to. Everyone has.
When? That depends. It's very periodical. I mean, I love any kind of good music. It depends the mood or the history time of my history. The period of my life and where I am. Music is an expression of a soul, what you feel, what you think. So you don't feel and think always the same things. So, sometimes you feel Vivaldi and sometimes you feel Jim Morrison.
Talk about the old spectrum there. Yeah.
Sometimes you really would like to hear some rural music from a very lost country like Africa, India, Zen music, bing, bing, bing. And some other time the same music just get to your nerves. It's a question of tune with yourself. I listen to any kind of music that can be called music. Then all this other stuff that gets sold like music, but it's not music, I never listen to it. Never feel like that.
Okay. So you said that you sing.
Yeah. Sometimes when I'm alone and nobody listens.
Could I persuade you to sing something?
Well, if we can censor it. I don't know, why don't you sing something?
I don't sing.
So, you see.
No.
I do sing. Don't you sing when you're alone?
No.
You're sick.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, you should sing.
I listen a lot, but I don't sing.
Hmm.
I never sing, do I?
Do you?
Margaret.
You do.
Yes.
Women don't got this inhibition.
But then I'm the interviewer. You're the interviewee.
Yeah, blah
Yeah.
blah blah.
Blah.
Sure. Well, there was this song that was nice, but I don't know if I can put up the tune again. It starts with, I don't remember all the words.
Fine.
It says, quanta pena stasera, c'è la luna che spicca lassù, disgraziato chi sogna e chi spera, tutti al mondo dovemo morire. Se c'è un'anima che cerca la pace, può trovarla nient'altro che qui. La luna da lassù fa capocella, rischiare il viso de ninetta bella. Mi chiese pace, io gliel'ho negata. Ah, ninetta mia, rifammela trovare. And I don't remember, this is a long, long song they speak about.
What was the name of the song?
I don't remember the title of the song.
What was it about?
That's a very sad song. It says about just it says about a person that is in love with a lady, with a woman, and I guess they had a fight. This and she wanted to be forgiven from him, but that I guess he didn't, and so she threw herself in a river, and she float in the river at night, and the moon shine on her face, and he see the body goes by, and he realized that was she, and he realized that this love game that he was playing cost so much for so little. And there is no way to go back. There is that every love game of passion and game that you can do. Meantime you're alive, you can push and pull. But then when it goes too far, there is no way to get back. And it was sort of get cynical from this passion story, just get cold, seeing the face, the white skin against the moon. And that's very much like romance songs. It's very much to do with the poverty and the passion into it, and how much passion and how much faith more you have to put in life when you don't got nothing else. And love and faith and, things that doesn't cost money.
Tell me, Stefania, tell me a little bit about what you do.
I don't throw myself in a Tiber because it's so poisoned today that you die before you get it.
No, what do you do for a living?
No. What I do for a living? Here? Fine art conservator, of course. I'm a Roman, I live with this art, I gotta do some things. It fall apart around me, the best things to do, but then here we're quite far away from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Do you like what you do?
Ah, I do, I love it.
Mm.
I don't always like the way that gets done, but I love the principle very much.
Mm.
I like art.
Mm. Well, that's about it.
Does she need to sing another song?
But this is a little bit, and there are a few of them that speak about lovers going up and down the river, or killers going up and down the rivers. And then there are songs about the parks of Rome, which are the songs of Rome. They always start with speaking about a place of Rome where lovers meet. And normally where lovers meet is where everything's happened, where knives get out, and blood start to flow, and husbands come over, and that it's the theater of the life in Rome. Seem like that. There are very, very few actually that I remember that I heard only a couple old songs about politic, like the Vatican, opposition, no, not opposition, oppression, or surprise of the power. But seem like that these Roman people of the 16 and 1700 and 1800, the little people, the poor people, the majority, that actually did make the culture of Rome, didn't really care a lot about the fact that few were the blessed one with a lot. They actually were quite fine with their kind of miserable life, because it wasn't miserable. It was just melancholic and passion, and that was good enough. Of course, Romans never starve, because they are not lazy people, and they are very smart as a genetical. So, so far you can provide a roof, a dress, and a food. There is very little to complain if you have some inner movement, inner believing. And they do. So all their life, or theater stories, or books that speak about, or opera, little operetta, that speak about that time, like Rugantino, they actually are, there is some politic, but seem like a side things. Perhaps also because you couldn't really speak about politics at that time. There are songs that get synced from the park to the Regina Coeli, which is the prison that is in Trastevere, and get synced to the prisoners to communicate what's going on with their case. So there are a lot of codes, and they sound like a passion story of love and death, but in reality they are speaking about what the judge did, and what the son of a gun of the guy that speak end up with something cut out. So there is, and from inside they think back. And there is a song that is about a woman prison called the Mantellade, and it's a beautiful voice needed here. It starts from the dark, and it starts like le mantellate so delle suore, ma a Roma so soltanto celle scure. Una campana suona a tutte l'ore, ma io non ci voglio stare dentro a ste mura. E via discorrendo. And it says that the Mantellate is the name of a nun, normally. But in Rome, they are only dark cell where women get imprisoned. And the only things that you hear is a bell every hour, and on the floor there is straw for a bed, and there is this woman that from this echo of this empty prison sing this song with desperation, with disgust of this life thrown away in this prison, and always bring tears to my eyes because it's very powerful. So there are songs I just am too far from home for remember. That's bad. I should keep them on there. But those are the little songs that I was singing when I was little, when I didn't know anything about it. Just I liked them. I was whistling up and down on my 5-floor building, no elevator, marble steps. I was having a beautiful whistle, and then I lose it.
Pianist, bro?
Yeah, and when I start to think under this aspect, yes, certainly. Is a city capo mundi, and it certainly is. Certainly is. Every wall in Rome speaks of so much time, so much history. You really feel it. Also now when the marbles, the flake under the pollution, you really have your heart tear it apart. Stay there for so much, you just throw it away. For money. The Romans never give a hoot about that. Power, somebody can come over. That's why Vatican stay there. Because Romans, you take your piece, I take my piece. Just don't step in my house. Okay. No, it was very clean. Not anymore. We are about to sell a Colosseum, I guess. And we was very close to sell it to Americans. I guess somebody says, nah. I was very close. You know, Americans. We'll buy it. If we can take it over, we'll restore it. And somebody was almost saying, yeah, who cares? We make a big parking lot here. Take it away. When I was little, the Foro Romano and Colosseo, it's just where I live. And there was cats all over. Cats. Those things was more of a ruin than symbol of history. The Romans was living around them, within them, you know. There was no concept of art. That was part of it. Cats and ruins was associated. And old women bring the food to the ruins, to the cats. And 3,000 cats come out from any piece of marble, capitals, everything. And she can put the food on the capital, you know. Old chicken there on the capital, fly and rats and everything. So. But that didn't ruin the capital. The pollution, the car did.